Hey guys, how's it going? I wanted to give you guys a What's Up Weekly for December 24th, 2024, kind of what's going on in my studio. I'm going to try to do these once a week. Did one last week and I thought it was fun, so talked really fast, and I'm going to try to slow down now and try to talk normal. So what's going on? So what's on the easel right now is I'm painting a guitar for Novo Guitars, which you can see right over here. So I'm kind of blocking in the skull and then how the flowers are going to be arranged around here. And I have the drawing and how I prepared the guitar as videos on the site right now that you guys can check out. And then I'm also, it's kind of got a sister piece as well, which is this 2-rock amp head, which is going to go with it, also flowers and skulls. And I'm not sure about the logo yet. They sent me one of their amp, I guess, logo type of things. I'm not sure if I love it yet. I'm going to try to maybe paint over it. I already gessoed it, as you can see the gray. And so I'm going to try to paint over it to match the values of the skull. We'll see. But this is kind of a fun project because it kind of corresponds. There's some of the same flowers. You can see the blue flower down here is mimicking the blue flower in the guitar. I'll try to post pictures on Instagram of the guitar in progress so it's easier to see. So that's kind of what's on the easel right now. And just want to say, so videos that are upcoming and videos I just posted. I just posted a video of me meeting Antonio Lopez Garcia for the first time in Spain, and how that kind of happened, and how a friend of mine kind of hooked me up with that as a surprise. It was really a fun little story. So that's actually, I posted that yesterday on my channel. And upcoming is we're going to do a brush washing, how to revive your brushes, your synthetic brushes. I'm going to include my wife in that because she fixes all our brushes together, basically with boiling water and this brush cleaner or brush saver that she has. And so we're going to do a quick video on that, as well as still working on the scam email video as well with her. And I'm trying to think, I'm going to do a video on the video that I posted on YouTube that actually got me banned and demonetized on YouTube back in 2010. I thought that'd be kind of a fun little story also, and kind of clickbaity, I guess, with like the video that got me banned. Hey Rob, hey Renee, how's it going? So working on those two projects, other upcoming videos, plus happy holidays everybody. I think tomorrow I might jump on live and paint Santa. It would be kind of fun, or the Grinch. I don't know which one yet. We'll have to vote for it. If you guys in the comments vote for the Grinch or for Santa, it'd be kind of fun. Although I still want to paint one of the Sunbloom Santas. Sunbloom was this amazing illustrator that basically described what modern day Santa looks like today. Check out Sunbloom, the Sunbloom Santa. It was actually for an advertising campaign for Coca-Cola. So I'm sure a lot of you guys know that if you're into art. Upcoming workshops, I just added a new workshop last week. I'm going to be doing a drawing workshop in Philadelphia at Studio in Caminati. I believe it's 3 or 4 days working from the model, from life. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm actually from Philadelphia, from the Philadelphia area, and so it'll be great to visit. I want to go and just visit museums there, like PAFA, Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Arts, and the Philadelphia Art Museum is kind of where I learned about art history and fell in love with painting for the first time. So it would be great for me as a reunion to go back there. And I haven't been back there in probably 7 years now. 6 or 7 years ago, I went with my wife, got to show her Philadelphia, and I got to take her to the Philadelphia Art Museum and a Philadelphia Eagles game. It was a lot of fun. So I added that workshop. Still have the workshop in March in Scottsdale, painting from the model. That'll be a 5-day painting from the model workshop. And then Shana and I are teaching in June in Urbino, Italy, which will be incredible. The Renaissance portrait. Those are coming up. The studio update for outside. So we just filled in the concrete on the floor. There's like a groove that concrete usually has, so it doesn't split and doesn't crack. And so we filled that in yesterday with this cement compound, and then we're going to start painting the floor right after Christmas, the day after Christmas, 26th. We're going to paint the floor. And I think I'm going to go with like a mid-tone gray, because just slightly darker than our dark back wall in the studio. I'm going to post a studio update pretty soon here as well with video. I'm pretty excited about it. Hoping to move in probably next weekend or earlier. We'll see. I'm actually headed up to Telluride on the 30th to celebrate New Year's Eve in Telluride, Colorado, with a couple friends of ours. And that'll be fun. Also teaching up there as well, but we're teaching a private gig, which is neat, with a friend of ours. Happy Hanukkah, Rob. Renee, what video was that? You mentioned a video here. I'm trying to think what else. My anxiety of the week, my insecurities of the week. Still haven't messaged that collector on a text yet about kind of getting that commission going. So hopefully I'll get up the guts to do it today, and you guys kind of know how I'm all feeling about all this stuff. You don't know if you want to, I'll probably just get ghosted or whatever, but it's worth a shot because I really do want to paint his grandmother. It would be a lot of fun. She's a survivor of the Shoah as well. Thinking about starting a painting of Marian Tursky, who is a survivor that I met in Warsaw, Poland in 2018. He actually started the Poland Museum in Warsaw, which is a museum of Jewish diaspora, which is pretty incredible. And it's actually built on the ruins of the Warsaw Ghetto. So he's a really special survivor, and I haven't had a chance to paint him yet. I've drawn him, and I'm going to be releasing on the YouTube channel. I used to call it Drawing Closer to Testimony, where I have the survivors talk and you hear their testimony as I'm drawing them. I think I'm going to call it Testimony and Time Lapse, because they're time-lapse videos of charcoal studies. I'm going to kind of re-release those as well, because they start from literally the first brush strokes and they go all the way to the finish drawing. They're usually about 10, 15, 20 minutes long, and you actually hear the voice of the survivor telling you their testimony as you're watching the drawing being created. And I think that's a pretty powerful presentation. So I'm going to repost those. I haven't posted all of them yet. I think I have one on Hannah so far on that I'm going to redo and kind of rebrand it so that it kind of comes to the head of the channel so people can see it. I'm trying to think what else is going on. So there's a show in London that I used to always enter. Kind of took a break from it from a while. I entered last year, called the Herbert Smith Freehills Portrait Awards. It used to be the BP Portrait Awards. And I entered last year a self-portrait that was 11 by 17 inches. It got through to the first round, which is kind of a blessing and a curse. It didn't get through to the final round of judging, to the final to be exhibited, but it got through the first round, which means I had to send the painting to London to be judged. And then when it didn't get in, it got sent back to me. So that was a self-portrait that I did that you guys may have seen on my Instagram, where I'm kind of looking down. I did it after October 7th of last year, kind of my thoughts and feelings about, I call it Prayers for the Innocent. So I'm entering a piece this year, hopefully, and it's right here. It's a painting of an artist friend of mine. I don't know if you guys can see. This is what I'm going to enter this year. It's actually the same exact size as the painting last year, which is a little bit more manageable for international shipping. But this is Jeffrey Lawrence, who's an artist up in Santa Fe, whose both of his parents were survivors of the Dachau concentration camp. And so I'm going to bring it closer to I don't know how much detail the iPhone will pick up. You guys can see Jeffrey. So this is what I'm entering this year in the exhibition. Again, it's manageable and small. This was already purchased and collected by a good friend of ours and a collector of ours, so that's got to get his permission first. And I also painted him in another piece that's going to be exhibited at the Museum of American Illustration in New York City in February. That's called Generational Trauma, because that's kind of what he's been through. And again, painting real people and real stories is kind of what I'm all about with my art. So besides these fun projects of doing like this guitar and the amp head, because I love music, so I'm pretty lucky to be able to kind of do the stuff that I find really important, and then also have these kind of fun other projects that I do. Oh, thanks, Rob. just message him. At least you will have closure. Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely message him, the collector. It'll be all good. So those are my insecurities. Is kind of like that idea of entering a show and putting yourself out there is something that we have to do. It's something that I think most of us all struggle with. But I think that to get your artwork out into the world so people can see it is really important for us as painters. Let's see what else. I put some new products up on the store and some new beanie caps. I did, I think I did a Campbell soup can for Andy Warhol of Roy Lichtenstein crying girl, which I think is a really strong image. I'm starting to put living artist hats up as well as working artists. I think they're kind of fun. I did a this is really funny. Yesterday I did an Outsiders hat. It says Outsider, but it's flipped upside down. And I think I'm gonna do this is so dumb, opposite day, and then have it upside down. Because people are gonna like see a beanie with the logo flipped up. They're like, oh, are they wearing it on the wrong way and the wrong side? Anyway, just for fun, because it doesn't cost me any money to put the products up because they're print on demand. But it's a fun thing to do. I think I'm working on a Magritte bowler hat with an apple right now as well, and a girl with the pearl earring, which is going to be kind of fun. But check it out. I have Madame X up there. I have Velázquez's self-portrait, Juan de Pareja. I have a Rembrandt self-portrait. The banana being taped with duct tape. It's just fun insider art kind of things. I have an R Mutt beanie that I just made because I think it's really neat. That's one I'm probably going to order because you walk around and you say R Mutt on your hat, people who really know Dada and Marcel Duchamp are going to come up to you, and those are the people you want to meet, right? People that understand our inside jokes. Awesome, guys. So that's the update. Hopefully I'll be doing a live tomorrow. I'm sorry for you guys hear my puppies outside barking. The update for tomorrow, again, the studio is almost finished, and then I'll be able to do these places in a more quiet environment. Maybe still have the dogs because it's just in the backyard. But I appreciate you guys coming on here, and there's some people there asking questions. Oh, thanks, Rob. Rob says the painting should win from your lips. How do I know when I'm ready to enter a prestigious competition? I only learn at home by myself. Enter competition. Get in the practice of doing it. It costs, I think the entrance was $44 US because I just did my taxes. My wife and I are trying to do our taxes early this year, and so that was also something I did this week, business related, was kind of went through all my expenses and everything and my income. And I got to see how much I paid for my entrance fee last year for the exhibition. Granted, the shipping and stuff was about $500 US, and I didn't get in. So that's kind of, it's a tough pill to swallow, but again, getting out there and being consistent, no matter what level you are, be consistent about entering shows and have goals. Being in the show each year gives you something to work towards every year, and I think we need that as kind of self-starters and as artists. Sometimes it's not just about the art, but then having a goal that's outside of the art to exhibit it in a prestigious museum or exhibition. And you never know, the juries can be all over the place. They might accept work that you're doing. That might be right in their wheelhouse versus other work. So I don't think I don't want to ever discourage you not to ever enter anything. I think you definitely should enter any level. Okay, Rob? Awesome, guys. I'm gonna take it down, and today's Christmas Eve. We're going over to a friend's house, and my wife's making latkes at Hanukkah Eve as well. My wife's making latkes today. I'm helping her out. I'm learning how that the onions combined with the potatoes helps them from being oxidized and turning brown, so that the latkes can be amazing looking. I'm really excited about this. I'm going to eat lots of food and then start to work out again in the new year to burn off all the holiday calories, right? Gotta have a good time. Awesome, guys. I'll catch you guys hopefully next week. Next week, hopefully we'll be in the studio that's just being built. We're almost there. Thanks again for logging on, and hope you guys have a great holiday, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow at the live feed if I decide to draw. I probably will. It's a lot of fun and I miss it. It's been, I think, a week since I've done a live drawing session. Awesome, guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys later. Cheers, and paint well.